Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another 911 review, you guys. All right. Oh Lord, stuff about to fall. Look, y'all, I know that I'm a little bit behind this week in videos. I hope y'all will forgive me, but I told y'all that I'm suffering from a sickness right now and I'm on antibiotics. So I've kind of been, trying to get my energy up. Okay, so the energy is up for now. So I'm gonna try to get 911 and This Is Us out to y'all, and hopefully I'll have energy tonight to get Black Ink Crew done, because I got a gig tomorrow. All right, so now that we've done, we've discussed everything that's going on in my life, Jesus, let's go ahead and get into Chimney, the beginning. Okay, so at first, y'all, Chimney was just kind of going through life with no real purpose. Nothing really going on, He kept trying to get a business loan. He go down to the bank. He talked to the lady month after month. At one point it seemed like he was trying to invent the Snuggie. okay, I think that's what it's called, right? The Snuggie, the blanket where you put your arms in, but you can still reach around. It's a blanket with your arms and all that. Like, she was like, a backwards sweater, my nigga. I'm like, yeah, that's basically what the Snuggie is, a backwards sweater. But somebody turned it into a phenomenon, of which I could not stop seeing those damn commercials on my television for the Snuggie. I don't know why she didn't go ahead and give him the loan. He would have been a millionaire. Okay, but you know what? That wasn't Chimney's calling. Chimney is working down at the bar, at the karaoke bar, okay? He in there and he talking to a nice little blonde lady, come up there asking him some questions, y'all. I didn't forgot by the time we done got to this review. It's a little flirtation going back and forth, and this real buff guy comes and it's like, come on, I found a table. And he, guy walks over like, what are you doing flirting with the help, And Chimney is like, man, feeling like shit about himself, okay? Chimney also works at the bar with his play cousin, okay? Apparently his mom had a best friend, and the best friend lives in in California where they are, and her son and Chimney are like cousins, best friends type of situation. So Chimney goes over to their house and eats Sunday dinner with them, I'm guessing it was Sunday dinner. But they always have dinner together. It's the only real family, the only real friends he has. Other than that, you kind of see Chimney being all by himself, like a loner. You feel sorry for Chimney. Like, why y'all doing our boy like this? He's such a nice, sweet person, right? And he shows how good of a person he is. They working at this bar. Cousin is behind the bar, mixing the drinks, being a cute, fine Asian. Okay, look, y'all, there are two different types. As far as most American people is prejudice, I swear it is. But whenever you see him on television, it's either like the fine, good-looking kind, like the cousin, or the short, regular kind, like Chimney. Like, that's so fucked up that they do the Asian men like that. Okay? But you know what? That's all right. Chimney gonna find his place in this world. Okay? So like I said, cousin back there mixing the drinks, and something happened where this woman catches on fire in the bar, and the first person to jump into action was Chimney. Okay, Chimney goes over, rushes her, passes her down, saves the day. Now the blind bitch won't come over there and kiss him on the cheek and all of that. Everybody's like, Chimney. I'm sure that's not what they was calling him. They was calling him Howie at the time. But I'm not about to go back to calling this man Howard. The man's name is Chimney, okay? So Chimney saved the day. And now that he's realized that this feels good, he likes this. So when they have dinner with the play auntie and uncle and the play cousin, he says that they decided, him and the play cousin, to go ahead and go through training to become firemen. And they go through the training. We get the montage of all of the things they got to do to become firemen. And then they get assigned to 2 different precincts. And it seemed sad. It seemed like he was the last one being picked for softball again. You know what I'm saying? Like, just always trying to play our man Chimney. So his cousin goes over here to 1, and his cousin is over there living his best life, saving people, being heroic, coming home with stories to tell. Meanwhile, Chimney is at his station full of a whole bunch of assholes and I think racist. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I think it was very funny how we're supposed to act like y'all wasn't acting shitty towards Chimney because he was Asian. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That's how I felt. I felt like they was acting nasty with the man because he was Asian. But they tried to play it off like, oh, it's because they don't want to get close to people. They don't trust you. You've never been on a job and all of this, right? So Chimney goes through weeks and weeks of grunt work, okay? They won't even speak to him when they come into the firehouse. They got him cleaning, you know, the dishes and cleaning the floors. And while he's there by himself, while everybody is out saving lives because he's been instructed to stay and do grunt work, he's learning. He's, you know, timing himself when he hurry up to get dressed and slide down the pole to go ahead and save somebody's lives. I want to slide down the pole, all I think about is strippers. And by this time, he's getting tired of this. He's getting tired of being left at home or left at the station to do the grunt work while everybody goes out and is a hero. And then they come back and they ignore him. They don't speak to him when he comes in. It's just fucking terrible, y'all. It's terrible. I feel like I would have cursed them grown-ass men out because you don't have to like him, but you can at least be cordial. You don't have to be disrespectful and ignore his entire existence, you shitheads. Okay, like, I'm sorry, y'all, but that really was annoying me, the way they kept ignoring him and shit like that. Okay, so one day a lady and her husband come running into the station. She's scared that her husband is having a heart attack, and because Chimney has been there every day studying in those books, knowing what he's supposed to do, he realizes that the man is just having a real bad case of indigestion, heartburn, maybe even diarrhea. Okay, like, I understand, y'all. Y'all don't understand how much I understand the inner workings of issues with the heartburn and the indigestion that can feel like a heart attack. But see, me, I'm a soldier, okay? Like, I'm a soldier out here, okay? I have a high tolerance for pain, so I would have never thought it was a heart attack. But you know what? That man probably never felt that pain before in his life. He didn't know what the hell was going on. So they run in there, and Chimney basically saves the day by letting the man know he just had a little gas. It's all right. Okay, after the guys come back to the station, he tries to talk to them, they ignoring him, okay? And then we see, like, the paramedic dude, he checks everything out, sees they still ignoring the man. It's messed up, okay? He goes home, tries to get on FaceTime with his daddy, who seems to be, you know, rich and too busy to even listen to what Chimney has to say. All he worrying about is, do you need money? Do you need money? Oh, you don't need money? Oh, all right, then I'm busy right now. I'll talk to you later. So Chimney is left feeling some type of way. And at the time, he's living with the play auntie and uncle, living in their, like, little guest house or something like that. I don't know where he living at, but he was outside and he went inside and she saw him on the FaceTime with his dad and looking disappointed. And he's like, you know, I don't know why your mama married that man. Your daddy's an asshole, okay? But that's all right, though, because you our family and we love you. Just letting him know that he has somebody in this world. Because Chimney feel like he out here by himself, and you can tell. It don't even really seem like him and the play cousin really hang together that much. But they work together, and, you know, they'll be around each other and be in family situations together. But he still seemed like he out here by himself, okay? So Chimney goes to work the next day, tries to engage in conversation with one of the firefighters, and the firefighter got his back turned to him, ignoring him. And he's like, you really don't like me, huh? And he was like, if I even thought about you, then I probably wouldn't like you. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but there is no excuse in the world to treat another human being like that if they have done nothing to you. There's no reason to make them feel as if their existence is not even, you know, apparent to you, because you just so busy and got so much going on in your pretty white boy life that you could not even bear to pay attention to the little Asian man that y'all just be fucking ignoring every day. Like, that shit is so messed up to me. It annoyed me to no end. The paramedic comes in. He's like, look, bro. Okay, you're gonna have to earn it. These guys lose friends and co-workers all the time. They don't want to get close to anybody. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here with all of that shit. Y'all close to one another, y'all speak to one another, but because he's never been out to save somebody's life, well, damn, y'all ain't never gave a man a chance with your racist ass. Okay, look, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, man may not be racist, but that damn captain, racist. I don't care what nobody said. We saw how he treated Henrietta. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. I was getting upset. The paramedic said, won't you come out with me? And he was like, but I'm not a paramedic. He was like, you want to stay inside and do the grunt work all day again? And he was like, nah, man, put me in the game, coach. So he goes out with the paramedic. I mean, he gets vomited on, and it was some chunky vomit, y'all. I can deal with blood. Bleed all over me, okay? You can do that. I don't want you to do it, but if you do it, then I don't think I'm gonna throw up. I've never had anybody bleed all over me, but I've been in the hospital enough times. Blood don't really bother me as much as vomit does. And it's the smell. It's the smell. He gets bled on, but you know what? He sticks it out. He stays in there and he does what he has to do. And the paramedic guy is, you know, really like, oh, okay, he can do this. He can do this. He's not too bad. The guy's not too bad. So then they allow him to go out on a job finally. Okay, he goes out on his first job, y'all. It's this big old fire. He gets to the fire, he's like, finally I get to do it. He's getting on the roof and they testing the roof for spots that's not gonna break so that they can cut it open and let some of the fire out to relieve some of the fire that's inside the building. Out of nowhere, here comes this pregnant lady. And the pregnant lady, like, you know, don't really have her bearings, kind of, you know, dizzy and dazed, and they trying to get her to stay put, because if she moves and steps on something, then the fire come through and blow her ass up, and then the pregnant lady dead, and we don't want that. Meanwhile, cousin is there. Play cousin is there. Play cousin sees the lady. Chimney sees the lady, and play cousin runs to push the lady off the ground. I mean, off the roof, because they can see that the roof is about to cave in. Push the lady out the way and falls through him damn self. Y'all, cousin died. Play cousin died right there on the roof. Y'all, I was like, no. Oh Lord, Chimney was so hurt. Chimney was so hurt, y'all. They go through the funeral, they go through everything, and he's supposed to, you know, spend time off. Y'all should have seen him at the funeral when he carried the hat. Oh, y'all, that shit took me out. That shit took me out. I felt so bad for him. The mommy and the daddy was so hurt, because they was at the hospital. They was at the hospital and found out that he didn't make it. And the way the parents broke down, the way that daddy broke down, y'all, oh Lord, it took me out. Chimney was supposed to spend some time off, but he went back to work because he felt like he didn't really have a choice, okay? They get called out on another job, and it was some type of gas leak. Everybody's coming outside of this building. They got headaches, and Chimney's like, oh, there's a gas leak. The captain's like, they didn't say there was a gas leak. Nigga, I'm telling you there's a gas leak, okay? Then he's the one that realizes that something else is going on here that's about to be an explosion. He figures it out. One of the other guys, the guy who told him that if he would even known he existed, that he wouldn't like him, that firefighter, his ass then got stuck inside because they didn't got carbon monoxide poisoning, and he didn't pass the hell out. So Chimney said, everybody get back, everybody get back. So everybody rushes back. Chimney runs into the building, gets the guy, and just as the building is blowing the hell up, here comes Chimney running out with that old fucked up ass firefighter who didn't even have time to recognize that Chimney was existing in the world and shit. I'm like, man, I'm sorry, y'all. That's some white people shit. Like, I'm sorry, my white people. I love y'all. But some of y'all, bruh, some of y'all really like have this thing where nobody exists in the world but y'all and y'all shit. Like, and that was like the prime example. I mean, I'm sure that there are other ethnicities and nationalities of people that are like that, but I feel like nobody quite gets it done like white folks. Shout out to Sarah Elizabeth. I love you, boo. Congratulations on your baby. One of my white bonbons. Okay, every time I say something like that, I be thinking, I'm like, I hope she don't be mad at me, because I love it. And there's so many people that I do love that are Caucasian. Caucasian. All right, but as a whole, y'all have some stereotypical behaviors as well, just like we do, just like the Asian people do, just like the Mexican people do. Everybody got their stereotypical behavior, and sometimes they live up to those stereotypes. Okay, I love y'all though. Bondy love everybody. I want everybody to recognize that, because I swear, you say something in jest, or you say something and people take it the wrong way, and I just be sitting up there like, now y'all, if you've been watching me for a long enough time, you should know that I don't ever, even if I say shit about people because it's my view on them, I don't never like take that as a standpoint of, oh, I don't like ethnicity of people just because I notice some shit I don't like about them. Like, no, not everybody like that, but as a generalization, which we all make them, white folks sure know how to say fuck you until they can't no more, huh? Look, I'm sorry, moving along. So he didn't drag the man out the building. He didn't save the damn day. go to the hospital to wait on the guy to get out, and the paramedic guy is there with him, and he sits down and talks to him. He like, look, bruh, I know you got stuff going on with you, but you're gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to deal with it, because this is not an easy job. We run into fires, we run to save people's lives, we run towards the bullets. So you gotta deal with whatever it is going on with you, so that you can do this job to the best of your capabilities, okay? And he blames himself for the cousin being killed. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because it was his idea to train and become firefighters. But at the end of the day, this was something that your cousin, your play cousin, decided he wanted to do as well. So he knew the risk just like you knew the risk. But Chimney blames himself, right? So later, he then moved into a new place, and Play Auntie comes by with a plate of food, and she's like, you know, I'm sorry that Play Uncle couldn't come. He's still having a hard time. And Chimney's like, I know it's all my fault, and y'all, I felt so bad for him. But Play Auntie was like, no, it's not that. He was like, you gave my son his purpose. You gave him that, and then that's what he was supposed to do. So please don't feel like that. You know, we love you. Y'all like, he just broke down crying, and she held him close. And then he goes back to work, and they're like, you know, they got somebody out here to see you. And he walks out, and it's the pregnant lady. The pregnant lady then came back with her baby in tow. You know what I mean? Trying to look for a middle name, but Howard is not a good enough middle name for her. So he was like, looks like a Kevin to me. And that was the name. And I think that might have been Play Cousin's name. I missed the names and all of that, y'all. I just be paying attention to what's going on, trying to make my notes. But either way, we got to see how Chimney became a firefighter, and then we go back to the present time with him being stabbed up on the ground after Maddie's crazy ass ex-husband showed up and shanked him up. So we'll see the continuation of that storyline next week. I hope y'all liked the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all so much. See y'all, and this is us.